That one was mostly defense-oriented. What did you see differently from your guys today than you saw maybe over the weekend?
I thought we were a little bit more aggressive in executing the game plan. You know, trying to, one, take away petaways, downhill drives with verticaling at the rim and not fouling him. I thought we did a nice job there, made him miss a few times and really put pressure on him, had a lot of back pressure on his decisions, which I thought was huge. And then when they did shoot jumpers, I thought they were challenged. I thought our guys really got a hand up and contested shots and made a miss. And that just shows that they're locked into the game plan and they're giving energy and effort.
Are you surprised at how quickly EJ and Davion have kind of hit the ground running with you guys and made an impact both ways?
Yeah, I mean, a little surprised. But we did watch them and we watched how they played, and I thought Dan Tolzman did a really nice job of identifying guys that we could kind of plug in right away like that with their style of play and what they brought to the table. And so it is hard. I think it is a challenge, and they've done a great job with it. But I do think they're good fits for what we want to do.
Just following up on Davion, until the end there, it looked like he was a little bit hesitant on his shot, second-guessing himself. Do you feel that he's kind of just taking it?
Man, yeah, I wanted to punch him in the face. He's turning down great shots. I'm like, man, I want you to be aggressive. I want you to catch and shoot the basketball with confidence and know that I'm not going to take you out if you miss shots. Go ahead and attack. I was animated in his face when he's turning down great looks.
So you only get punched if you don't shoot, not if you shoot.
Yeah, I'm a positive guy. I only reinforce positive things with violence.
What about the Bebe three? That one get a punch if it misses?
I would have been extremely upset, but he made it. And then same thing with Bruno. If he takes questionable shots and he makes them, he's going to stay in. That's kind of an unwritten rule in the NBA. I've seen that several times with the coaches I've worked for. If they make it, there's nothing you can say.
It's a stretch in the second quarter where Lucas seemed to struggle a lot defensively, getting beaten about 4 or 5 times in one sequence. But what did he do to just make up for that coming out of the half?
Yeah, I thought he was able to adjust. You know, I was on him pretty good, and I take my hat off to him that he was able to take some of the criticism, adjust during the game, and come out and have a good fourth quarter for us and play winning basketball. And that's a good sign for Lucas.
The team came out the gate slow in the third. I believe the Ants went on a 20-8 run.
Yeah.
You guys closed it out on an 11-2 run to end the third, but in the fourth, you guys continued to run to, I believe it was 30-9 with 5 minutes remaining. What are some of the things you told the team to get them back on track?
Yeah, I took that early timeout. I didn't like our energy or our body language. You know, we just, again, kind of standing around, getting bad shots. We weren't pushing the pace. And then it was leading to just easy baskets for them, run-out layups that there's no defense in the world for. And that's what obviously got them going in that quarter. But again, we were able to respond. I thought the guys off the bench did a nice job of coming in and bringing some energy and toughness and getting our game back in the right direction. And just, you know, it's a game of runs. It's always going to be like that, you know, and we're not the Golden State Warriors where we're just going to just dominate teams. So, you know, I'm proud of my guys that they were able to finish strong.
Do you care so much about how you win games, even if it is, like you said, a game like this where you go on big run, they go on big run, you go, they go, etc.?
You know, I don't, of course I want to win basketball games, but I don't care if we win. I more care how we play. You know, I want to be able to grow the guys individually and as a team, and I want to see growth in every game. And that's why I get frustrated like the game the other night. It's not about losing that game, it's just how we lost, you know, and I want to be able to respond to runs and build mental toughness in guys, you know, and you know, that's them learning how to play, learning how to win, learning how to, you know, become NBA players. And so I thought Bruno, you know, again, great learning experience. I thought he took some bad shots in a row, and it was really helping them. You know, I sat him down and just, you know, to try to give him a time to regroup and let him know that I was displeased with his shot selection. And he sat there like a man, like a pro, and waited for his time to come back, and he came back in the game, and I thought his rebounding and his activity was awesome.
DeLon was on the bench for quite a long time. He didn't get much run today. Was there a reason for that?
Yeah, we just, you know, with the matchup with Chicago tonight, you know, I just thought we want him to just be, you know, you never know, and just to have him fresh, all hands on deck a little bit just for the matchup tonight.
Coach, to digress a bit, not to, I guess, beat a dead horse, but can you talk about the impact of the DLeague and the 905 coming into Toronto and the GTA, and you know how it's been conducive to the basketball culture in Canada and, you know, in the city as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many positives that you guys, the battery on the camera would probably run out before I was done, you know, talking about all the great things that has happened so far. But I think mainly, which is really huge for us as an organization, is, you know, we're winning right now. We're in win mode, and we're not a rebuilding team. So we got to find other ways to build our young players for the future. And this has been really just a great experience, I think, for our young players at the end of the bench to be able to, you know, not only grow individually. I think when they've gotten time in the D-League and gotten their rhythm and their wind and got experience of tough games and situations, it's really translated when they've gotten on the court with Coach Case. And I thought all of them at some point in the season has been able to impact games and impact winning for the big team. And that is really, really huge. It's huge for you know, the future of our franchise, and obviously for right now. You know, we need guys to be able to just step in and make plays sometimes, and I think that's been a huge positive for our organization.
What did you think about the response by how many fans came in today?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought, you know, I was super excited. I thought our guys maybe been a little nervous about it. You know, they're just not used to playing in that front of that type of crowd. And it was a big crowd. We really appreciate it. I thought they were awesome, and it was really fun to coach and have that game in here.
DeAndre sit as part of the plan or just a game flow thing?
Yeah, it was a game flow thing. I was going to try to get him some minutes, but with the personnel that they were had and just how the game was going, I thought it'd been tough on him, and I didn't kind of want to throw him to the wolves like that. And so it just, you know, I'm going to find Dre time. You know, he was pretty good the other night for just having playing in so long, and over the last part of this season, Dre will definitely get integrated.